In our neighborhood, the day after Christmas, and sometimes Christmas Day, was the day to show off what you got for Christmas. We had four, five, six houses in our neighborhood that we would make the rounds to. And I remember this particular Christmas, I got what I had asked for, which was a uh, Baltimore Colts football uniform. And I think it had Johnny Unitas' number, which I think was number 19, and a little helmet, a little shirt. I don't remember any pants. But we were going to have a football game down in the school circle. This was when the high school football field used to be at the bottom of the hill where the high school is now. So we all met at Lex Pritchard's house, going up the street between Dr. Jack Hollingsworth and my parents' house up to Philip King's house, and then across the little wooden footbridge and the footpath from there up to Miss Lola Lee Crawford's house where Lex lived. And we gathered up there and decided to have a football game, and we all got on our bicycles and we took off down the little narrow street back towards the Meadville Methodist Church and go there to the corner just past the church by the one-way street and turn left and go down into the school circle for our football game. Well, I decided that I would beat everybody by going the shortcut. A lesson I needed to learn many times in life. There are no real shortcuts. But when everybody went straight, going on towards in front of the Methodist Church, I turned left and down the hill, lickety split, and was going to turn that corner at the bottom of the hill by Graham Herring and Leonard Kane's house, turning right, going towards the school circle. So to get ahead of everybody, it was all going well until I encountered a Volkswagen being driven by Philip King's uncle, his daddy's brother. I can't remember his name, but he was coming. He'd come from his daddy's house, Mr. Pap King's house, and he'd come out of that little gravel driveway and was coming up the street as he should have been. He was completely where he was supposed to be, doing what he was supposed to be, and I was completely not doing what I was supposed to be doing. Didn't even think about stopping at the stop sign, and I hit the front side of the Volkswagen and went across the hood and into the fence around the football field. I think it probably, I don't know if I was unconscious, but I was definitely dazed and kind of out of it for a few minutes. Seemed like it broke my helmet, if memory serves me right, but the helmet, the little Baltimore Colts helmet, probably saved my head. And really the only mark on me was a cut on my right elbow where it was the only thing, I guess, that hit the car as I went across the hood, because my little bicycle was just tall enough to it hit the car, and I went across the hood, and only my elbow that I can know of for sure hit the car. And I think my parents took me to the hospital and maybe got me checked out, but taking those shortcuts will keep you from the big game. I never thought to ask what happened in the game, and I don't know if they ever knew why I wasn't there with them. I just don't know any of that, but it was, and I'm giving you the day after Christmas, 1961. I'm pretty sure the year's right, and it probably was the day after Christmas. If not, it was like the next day. not being where you're supposed to be and not doing what you're supposed to do was a foreshadowing of that occurring tragically more than a few times in my life. I didn't learn the lesson. I would have been 8, just turned 8. I didn't learn the lesson then, but I think I've learned it now. We had a great time in our neighborhood, and we had some great football games in the school circle and other places around town. We were always up for a good time. And when you didn't take the shortcut, it worked out well. December 26, 1961. That's the way it was.